Welcome to the party. It's your watch time friend. If you're seeing me, if you're listening, then it's time to watch something. Ooh, something. Ooh.
What's up, guys? It's your girl D, and this is Watch Time Friends, where you watch stuff with me, your friend D, because my other friends don't like me like that. Today we are watching Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 15. I'm not gonna lie, Episode 15 sounds crazy to me. I haven't watched a show with this many episodes since I had regular cable, which has been a really long time. But yet we persist. So last time, basically, Eren finished saving people, and then they were like, we don't care, jail. So now he's in jail, or he was in jail. Then basically they're trying to figure out, I guess, the council of his peers and the people that lived inside of Walsina, basically the rich people that pay for everything, and the commander over all of the army, I think. He's the one who had to be the judge, basically, in the courtroom situation. About whether he would live or die. Of course, the military police wanted him to die, and the scouts wanted him to live and work with them. So he got a beat down from Levi. I thought it was a little bit unnecessary, but whatever. He's alive, so that's all. I guess that's all that matters. So now he has to go on another mission to prove himself, and prove that he's not going to eat everyone. And hopefully that goes well, because last time we had a little hiccup where he accidentally didn't have control over the Titan and almost tried to punch Mikasa out of life. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, because I feel like people like the MP and the people with the money, whatever, they're itching for any reason to get rid of him because they're afraid and they don't understand. I mean, none of us really understand, but like, they're taking the opportunity to get rid of Eren because they don't understand. It's not like a let me understand. It's more like a I don't need to understand. Just I'm good. You can go now. You can exit. So it's like, all right. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Hopefully whatever mission we go on next works. I can't. Otherwise, I don't know what we're gonna do. Flee? I don't know. Flee to where? Yeah. Are we ever gonna see outside of all of the walls? Like, do we get to see the outside world? Anyways, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Let's watch something.
An architectural marvel, don't you agree? Much, much too far removed from either river or wall. Now, this opulent bauble is little more than a holding cell. The place where we store our newest toy. Don't be expecting the royal treatment. Whether you're Titan or human, don't imagine for a second we all share the good captain's enthusiasm.
Now, see, that's what you get.
For flapping your jowls on horseback.
The rookie needed to know his place.
The Scout Special Operations Squad, the Levi Squad, Petra Rawl, 10 Titan kills to her credit, Oduo Bozad, 39 kills, El Jin, 14 kills, Gunta Schultz, 7 kills.
Dang.
Every one of these scouts was handpicked by Captain Levi for accomplishments in the field. That end, they're my executioners.
Dang. Is he gonna be separated from Mikasa and Armin for like a really long time now? They've literally never been without each other.
Be upstairs, sir. If I may ask, Captain, where will I be expected to sleep?
That's
Your sleeping quarters are in the cellar. Our safest option. Your abilities are far from being under control. You might go Titan in your sleep.
oh my
One of the
gosh.
conditions of my having you in custody at all is that I keep
They're just gonna treat him like an animal forever, because they just never plan on understanding him. It's so annoying.
Oh, Aaron, try not to look so discouraged.
Are you
Sorry,
sleeping in
I
the
hope you don't
cellar?
mind me calling you Aaron. Up close and personal, Captain Levi doesn't seem much like the hero he's cracked up to be.
He's so dead earnest about following the higher-ups' rules.
Let me guess. You think strength means living by your own rules, flouting everyone else's.
He didn't strike me as the type to take orders.
Time was he would have lived up to your expectations. That's what I understand anyway. I don't have the details.
We're 30 days out from an expedition to set up a logistics base beyond the wall. And now you're saying we'll have a crop of green recruits along for the ride?
Our custody of Aaron is conditional on the results of this mission. Right now, the first order of business is persuading the brass we have him under control. That he'll have the facts soon enough.
Do you have the facts? I assume everybody knows about Aaron being a Titan at this point.
Consider how many people died on the path to taking back Walmaria. Then hope comes in a form no one expected. One that we're not even entirely sure how to deal with.
Alright, you can stop staring at me now. This is ridiculous. Jeez.
So how does it work, this whole changing into a Titan trick? Really?
Wish I could tell you, but the fact is my memory's not clear. I do know the trigger seems to be hurting myself in some way.
You're not going to get anything out of him, apart from what the scribblers have laid out in the reports. Not that you know who won't have a go at it.
Who's you know who?
You'll be lucky to come out of it alive if that one lays into you.
Who is that
Of
one?
course
Good evening, Team Levi.
Her?
How is Castle Life treating everyone?
You're too early.
Am I? It's my job to spearhead the Scout Regiment's research efforts. Essentially,
Okay.
I poke and prod our captive Titan specimens.
All
I'd
right.
very much like your help.
My
Do you
help?
learn anything
In
from
what
the other
way?
ones?
Like, what would I have to do?
Join me, of course, on a quest of scientific discovery.
I'm under close restrictions by order of the higher-ups, you see.
Levi, what's on the docket for him tomorrow?
Clearing out all the weeds?
Excellent, then. It's cinched. Young man, tomorrow will be grand.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
She's a mad scientist.
Just so I'm clear, what exactly will I be doing? Are you running experiments or something?
Idiot. Shut up.
Ah, I knew it. You possess a singularly curious mind, don't you?
He just asked a question. Okay. You just gonna leave him with her?
If you insist. I intend to get better acquainted with the Titans we looked upon and trust.
Maybe she's gonna go on a long
As a
rant.
scientist,
Oh.
naturally I started
It
with a
is
standard
dark
battery of tests
outside.
we conduct on all such captures.
How long have you been talking? Or is it still more? Oh. Well,
First was an attempt at communication.
if they weren't eating
How are we
eating
feeling?
machines, I would say
Do
this
you
is
have a name? Are you in
messed
pain?
up.
Section Commander, you're too close!
Hi there. Lovely weather, don't you think? Are you hungry?
Oh. Oh. All right.
Sadly, no communication with them seemed possible. Once upon a time, many centuries ago now, there lived a vicious tribe of cannibals.
Okay.
You may think I'm speaking of your kind, but in fact, these cannibals were human. In honor of the cannibal tribe's notorious
I really
leader,
do
I'm going
wonder
to
if they can
christen you
understand what
beauties
she's saying.
accordingly. You'll be Sani. You are Bean. Pleasure to meet you, Sani. Likewise, Bean. Let's be chums, huh? That's how I came to name the 7-meter Titan Bean and his grinning 4-meter companion, Sani.
Okay.
The next step involved sensory deprivation. Observing as we do that Titans are less active in the nocturnal hours, we may extrapolate from this experiment that the sun is likely a key source of energy for them.
Do they sleep?
Well done, Sani.
I really hope that they don't get out and eat her.
Notably sluggish after only an hour's lack of sun. Bean, however, still beamed 3 hours in. They don't require food or water to survive. They possess vocal organs but have absolutely no need to breathe. The
Huh?
only thing their bodies metabolize into energy is sunlight. Every Titan may have a different threshold for sunlight withdrawal, so I have to be careful. Don't want them dying on me, you know. 2 in particular perished of decapitation when we accidentally struck the soft spot. Such adorable ear-to-ear smiles.
Adorable?
What I did to them was terrible. It haunts me.
Okay.
Yeah,
At least
no,
she's trying to be
sure.
like, you know, humane.
Carry it on! Physical contact with them was the next obvious step because I simply had to know whether or not they experienced pain as you or I!
Boy, it isn't necessary necessary for you to scream, Section
I can't do this and not scream, damn you! Look at him! He's in absolute agony! My poor me! I'm so sorry!
I feel like your test is pretty complete. It feels like he feels it. What the heck?
I hated myself for it.
Really?
Sonny? I've skewered you straight through the heart. Does it not hurt, dear? Sonny was more, shall we say, introverted than his counterpart. If he felt pain, he was unwilling to show it. Talk to me! You almost got me that time, didn't you, darling?
Oh my gosh. I don't know how to... This is...
Sonny's range of expression
is too
somewhat
much.
limited, I think. The only things he knows
It
to do
feels
are
wrong,
lounge
and it's
Commander,
like,
all
what?
due respect, how can you be so lighthearted about them? They're the single greatest threat mankind has ever faced. They've nearly driven us to extinction.
When I first became a scout, I fought them out of pure white-hot hatred. But one day, I came to a realization. I'd kicked the severed head of a 3-meter titan out of spite. It weighed next to nothing. In the realm of improbability, that fact would seem to rank fairly high. Their utter strength argues against it. And such was the case with every titan. Contrary to the appearance of density and great mass, the severed limbs were light as tree bark.
What?
I've been given to understand that when you transform, your titan body materializes as if out of thin air. We need a fresh strategy, one guided by knowledge, a whole new way of looking at the enemy.
Interesting. You didn't spike this tea, though, right? Or whatever
Joining the
heck.
Scouts has been an eye-opener.
So, how do they think? Do they not have a brain?
Commander Hanji,
No, they have to have a
if
brain.
you don't mind, I think I should hear about these experiments in greater detail.
Maybe that'll help him learn more about his Titan form.
Ah, good point. I ought to start from our first captured titan. The experiment yielded nothing of positive value. But listen to me rambling on. I'm sure you surmised all this from your training.
Yes, they did. Every last bit.
Section Commander Hanji, come quickly!
What's happening?
The test subjects! They're dead! Both of them killed!
What? By who?
Sonny! Bean! How could this happen?
Dang, there's nothing left of them.
They were such valuable specimens. Is this a soldier's work?
I think someone killed them and then they just started
They
disintegrating,
were
I
killed
guess.
just before dawn, apparently. By the time the guards got here, the bastard cleared out on ODM gear.
Dang. Why would they do that?
How did it happen?
Let it go. This is a matter for the military police.
I mean, it's probably hard to capture Titans, though.
What is it you think you see? Who do you think the real enemy is here?
I don't know.
Ignore me. Loaded question.
What the heck? All in all, I think for that episode, I would say I am more confused than ever. Not really than ever, but I'm just very confused. I know she captured the Titans, which are human-eating killing machines. But it felt wrong to nail them to the ground and run experiments on them. Like, I get running experiments, but the way they were, like, it's so weird. It was like she was trying to treat them humanely while also not treating them humanely. Like, what it's like, then some people are like, do they deserve to be treated humanely? Cause but I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. That's just me. I don't know. That being said, I don't really have too much of an idea of who would have killed them, but I have a slight idea about maybe why they would. Maybe they never believed in her experiments. They think that nothing's good's gonna come out of it, and they're just afraid of the two. They were just afraid of the two Titans, thinking this is dumb. She's gonna get herself killed. They're gonna escape, and it could be one of those situations where, like, you ever think of like situations where it's like a zookeeper or something like that, and they don't treat the animals well. Kind of like, you know, those stories are like a movie or something like that. Because I don't know if this has happened in real life. Maybe it has, because, you know, art imitates life. But the animal keeper will go into the stall and like taunt the animal and mess with it, poke at it, things like that. They get a little too close, and then they get mauled. But in this case, maybe they got a little too close, and then they got scared and killed it. And then their thought was, it tried to kill me, even though they were the one messing with it when no one asked them to go near them. I don't know who, but that's what I think could be the why. Those are my thoughts on that. And like I said, I imagine that it's probably pretty hard to capture a Titan. And I'm not sure how beneficial the information she's collected from experimenting on the captured Titans has been, but I don't understand the point of, unless it's someone who sympathizes with the Titans. But then they wouldn't have killed them, they would have set them free, so that doesn't make sense. Unless they were thinking this is a mercy killing or something. There's a couple ways we could go with this. I'm not really sure which way, but yeah. Hanji is her name? Hanji? She's an interesting character. She's like she's so happy, but also really off-putting. Because it's like, she's like really happy, but also kind of a mad scientist. So I just don't, it's just weird. It's just like, just be a happy, nice person, or like an off-putting, scary, mean person. Don't be a mix of the two. This isn't working for me. My brain is uncomfortable with this. But yeah, on to the next episode.
When did you last replace your shaft?
After the mop-up, sir. That was 6 days ago.
Okay, you're good.
Who's next?
So now we can actually get in trouble for killing Titans? Yeah, it's crazy, but they were valuable test subjects. I know that. What I don't understand is why they're trying to find the killer among the cadets. Right. We're worn out enough as it is from cleaning up the battlefield. Who'd have the energy?
All that knowledge lost, and for what? Someone's personal revenge? It just doesn't make any sense.
What's happening?
Standing here watching our friends burn.
Oh, they burned everyone that was left over. That was dead. Yeah.
Sorry, Marco. If I hadn't become a soldier, I would have never had to worry about who's next. We have to fight. I know that's the right thing to do.
So have you decided yet? Which regiment you're gonna join? I've made my choice. It'll be rough, but... damn it! I'm gonna join the Scouts!
Dang. And to think, he was dead set on joining the MP at first.
I've planned to join the Scouts from the start.
I'm impressed. For a mouse, you've got guts, I'll give you that.
I'm beginning to suspect you care more than you let on.
Huh?
Just the way you're
How
trying to
dare you?
discourage us from the Scouts. You're looking out for
How dare
us.
you say I have feelings?
Is that why you're joining the MPs? I bet you think you can do some good there too, huh?
I just want to live.
Yes.
The only person I'm looking out for is myself.
I don't see what's stopping them from recruiting people from the MP to go to the Scouts if they really needed to. I wouldn't say joining the MP means you're safe from ever seeing a Titan again.
So who could have done it?
Beats me. And right now, I'm more concerned with the recruitment drive tonight. How many cadets are crazy enough to join the regiment with the highest casualties?
We're going on patrol.
Yes, sir!
Reporting for duty!
Aaron, you will stay within 10 meters of me at all times. The only reason that you're out of your cell is because I'm keeping an eye on you. Understood?
Yes, sir!
Okay, I was about to say, does he have to run, or... Imagine them making Aaron run behind horses.
Sean! You're really set on the Scouts?
Yeah.
Then why are you...
Because I am scared of the Titans, and I want to do something about it.
Good evening. I am Ervin Smith, commander of the Survey Corps, also known as the Scout Regiment. Today you will choose your regiment. The Scouts need you. We need all the warm bodies we can get. This battle's aftermath gave humanity a new chance for victory. I refer to Eren Yeager. Eren didn't just help to deter the Titan invasion. He's offered us a means to discern the truth of their origin. Intel suggests that the cellar of Yeager's home in Shiganshina holds a vital secret regarding our enemy.
Is that where they're going? Where they're riding to?
And use it to break free from the Titan's tyrannical 100-year reign once and for all.
Why are they telling everybody that, though?
I know the scouts desperately need recruits, but going public with this is out of line. A covert strategy? Question is, if he's baited the hook, who does he intend to catch?
Yeah, I don't think I would have told everyone that. People are just gonna be randomly trying to get to Aaron's old house just to see what's in the cellar. Or if there is someone sympathetic to the cause of the Titans, someone could try to get there to destroy it.
1 month from now, we will conduct a recon mission outside the walls. Recruits from among your ranks will be expected to take part. After 4 years, most will be dead. But those who endure will be amongst the most capable soldiers alive.
So the MP's
now,
not gonna talk?
heard this dismal state of affairs, whoever still wishes to put their life on the line and join us...
They're gonna be like, yeah, so, we're here to protect the king and, the citizens inside the wall. That's it.
Those wanting to join other regiments are dismissed.
Commander, I think that you may have overly intimidated the cadets, sir. None of them are gonna stick around.
Maybe that's what he's thinking. Like, if you're not built for that, after that speech, I'm not staying. If you're really convinced to stay after that speech, you'll stay.
When she brings me go real smile.
If I don't leave now, I'll have to go through it all again.
I left my village. The MPs were the whole point. But there's no going back. Not after you've seen it.
Seen them up close and
Seen how they eat people.
Yeah, I suppose it'd be hard to go back to a comfortable life after that. Knowing what's really out there. Like in the back of your head, you're always gonna be thinking about that.
You who stayed, you are now one of us. Allow me to welcome you to the Scout Regiment. Together we give our hearts. Those of you standing here have worked through your fear. You have proven yourselves courageous.
Dang, out of all the people, they're the only ones left. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Can I get a hand here, you guys?
Our training began in earnest the next day, with an emphasis on memorizing Commander Ervin's long-range scouting formation. Despite being such a precisely detailed, meticulously calculated formation, Eren Yeager's position was somewhat less than clear.
Our special ops squad will be positioned here, on standby. It's the safest position in the formation. Our goal this time around is to simply leave, then come back. Today's expedition will serve as a sort of test run, to see if we got a shot at getting you all the way to Shiganshina.
Either way, I still don't really know how to use my ability, or if I can even control it.
Who do you think the real enemy is here?
What did he mean by that?
It's entirely feasible that this operation has an alternate goal. And yet, the commander has decided it's best to withhold it from the rank and file. If that's the case, leaving and coming back is all we need to concern ourselves with.
I wonder exactly what is the true goal then. People could die based off of practice. We're just trying to see if we can get him there. It's not even the real mission and people could die.
May I be excused to talk to my friends for a minute?
Fine, just don't take too long.
Hey, Mikasa! Armin! Man, am I glad to see you guys!
Have they mistreated you in any way? Like
fine
subjecting you
mistreated.
to any cruel experiments?
I mean,
or
I
some
sleep
sort
in
of
the
mental
cellar.
Anguish?
No, not at all.
That pipsqueak took things way too far. I will make him pay for it one day.
Hold on. You mean Captain Levi?
Hey, Eren!
Long time no see!
Oh, hey guys! You're all here. Wait a sec. You joined too?
Marco is dead.
Wait, what are you saying?
That he's dead.
Marco's not dead.
Yeah.
You're just kidding around, right?
I wish I could tell you he died nobly or heroically. Truth is, I don't even know how he went out. He died alone.
All right, rookies, form up!
Well, if you aren't traumatized enough, that'll do it. Oh, they get there. capes? I don't know what to call it. Their sigils?
Hey, Aaron. I heard that while you were in your Titan form, you intentionally tried to crush Mikasa.
Apparently it's all true.
Apparently? As in you don't remember whether you did or not? So basically you can transform into a 14-meter tall monster at will. But when you do, you don't actually have full control over it?
Not yet, but that's right.
What a fine situation this is. Our lives and the fate of all mankind rest on his shoulders.
I don't really understand the point of this. You already joined.
Now, just give it a rest.
Listen, Mikasa. Unlike you, most of the rest of us aren't willing to just throw our lives away for him on a whim. We want to know what we're laying our lives down for. Otherwise, we might hesitate when the time is at hand. What we want is a guarantee from Eren.
No one can
Show
give
us
you a
what
guarantee.
you're worth. Prove it to us. We're
You
asking
can't even
to
give
make us
yourselves a
believe
guarantee.
that you're worth dying for. If you can, then we're with you. All the way.
Titans in the vicinity have been lured away. Gate opens in 30 seconds.
Awesome, it's the scouts. See that symbol? They call it the Wings of Freedom. So cool.
He has people looking up to him just like he looked up to them when he was younger.
Open the gate! It's officially begun! The 57th Recon Mission! Scouts, move out!
So, is this the test or is this the actual mission? I thought he was saying before yesterday is going to be the test. To see if we can even get you all the way to Shinganshina. Get to the cellar and find out whatever secret about the Titans is in there. And we still don't know if his dad is alive or not. Alright, so that was episodes 15 and 16 of Attack on Titan Season 1. You know? I guess they are still trying to figure out who killed the Titans that they had captured. I really don't feel any closer to figuring that out. But now, completely pushed that to the side. Now we're on a mission. A test mission or a mission, whichever. They both pose a threat to actual lives. Either way it goes. But I guess in this case, they were saying the plan is to leave and then come back. So they're not gonna actually try and get into the cellar or anything. They just want to see if they can get to the city of Shinganshina at all. Yeah. So there's that. But either way, practice or not, people could die. So, and there's not that many of them already. So, you know, I would say hopefully this practice mission goes peachy keen smooth, nobody dies, but you know, our luck is terrible. So so it's probably gonna be the exact opposite of that. Yeah, and I guess I don't know if I don't think he has to turn this time. Or at least that's not the plan, as far as I could tell. But who knows if we'll have to pull in who knows if we'll have to pull an audible and ask Eren to change into a Titan to protect them. I don't know. Yeah. I guess we're just kind of... I'm sure this was a little bit lighter, but I feel like they're just setting us up for... They're setting us up. In the next episodes are gonna be like... a mess. It's gonna be a lot. I can feel it. So I guess I'll just enjoy the little bit of a break that we did get. So still a lot of questions about the Titans and how they are born and how they communicate. Obviously there is some sort of communication happening, or maybe some sort of hive mind, or I don't know. But we'll just have to see. If you made it to this point in the video, I appreciate you so much for being here with me. If you liked it, leave a like, por favor. And if you want to see more from me, consider subscribing. But yeah, that's going to be a wrap on this one. But I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Welcome to the party. It's your watch time friend. If you're seeing me, if you're listening, then it's time to watch something.